Week 11. Big week, boys. Big week, gentlemen. Welcome back to the F.O.L.O pod, week 11, brought to you by, paid for by DaSquad Chicago. We got our skeleton crew. Can't even talk. We got our skeleton crew here today on this cold ass Sunday. Week 11's week 10 in the books. Week 11 up on board. Trade deadline in the past. No more trading. I think that's a good thing. We don't have to hear from Eddie for the rest of the year, right? But no, trade deadline is gone. Pretty much everyone's roster is set pretty much going forward. Besides random running backs like Salvan Ahmed or Malcolm Brown or whoever popping up, the waiver wire is going to be pretty dry as well too. So pretty much the teams that your team that you have right now is the team that you're running into the playoffs with. And again, to remind everyone, there's two sets of playoffs in this league. One for the winning of the money, for the winning of the championship, and two is also for winning these laughs, winning these jokes. We got our last place trophy as well too, something you do not aspire to get. How you feeling over there? Truth?
Right now?
Uh-huh.
What about my team?
About your team?
I feel great right now. I feel great about my team. I'm not worried. Like I said in the chat. We got to go over my matchup. It's okay that D-Hop put up 5 points, whatever. He was in my flag.
Oh, we not. I wasn't even talking about this. Yeah, we'll get into that just real quick second. I'm just talking about the standings. So again, me, you, and Nagy tied for first at 7-3. Gotham 6-4, DB 5-5, and rounding off the last playoff spot, if the playoffs were to happen today, would be Gene Power at 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. This man is the Philadelphia Eagles if he makes the playoff with a losing record. That shit is crazy.
That's accurate.
Or the Dallas Cowboys, whatever the NFC East, whatever NFC East team you want this whole 4-6 group to be, that's that you can name that. But so you say you're not worried. You took a bad L, not last week, but week 9, still in first place with me. Still looking good. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, you're still looking good. Still hanging in there. I don't know how Swaggy is in first place as well.
Fourth highest or fourth least
points. Yeah, points. There you go.
Yeah.
It's hard to get. But again,
he's in third.
Hey, Ray last year ran this exact same thing all the way to second place. So Swaggy, we watching you. We are watching you. We are watching you. All right, let's move on to this week. It's only us two, so not as much jokes, not as much flaming. Because I'm pretty sure DGB is out playing his brand new PlayStation 5. Not jealous whatsoever.
Don't blame him.
Yeah, not jealous whatsoever. And then so let's just get straight into it. All right. First matchup, DB and Mahomie versus Gotham Rogues. Now, Gotham has put up 25 points on that Thursday night matchup. So Thursday night, that was a huge day for most people in fantasy because literally every matchup was affected. You had the Seahawks versus Arizona. Fantasy goodness on both teams. Gotham came away with 25 points. Saw Russ and Christian Kirk give him 25. Honestly, that's not enough. That is not gonna be enough. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough. Now he does have Kalen Balazs. I don't believe Todd Gurley is gonna do anything. Kalen Balazs is gonna eat against his old New York Jets team. Thielen turns up whenever he needs to turn up, and they're going up against Dallas. So either Thielen and Jefferson is going to turn up, or just Jefferson, or neither, or both. We shall see. I don't know what this Vikings team. Austin Hooper versus Philly. Yeah. Gio Bernard, who will be the starting running back, by the way, for the next 3 weeks at the very minimum. Joe Mixon was put on IR today, so we'll see about that. Will Fuller versus New England.
Fuller will have a good game for sure.
Yeah. I don't know.
This will be a close one. It'll be close, but on the other side, it's just like he's got Holmes and Tyreek alone, and that's going to be disgusting against Vegas. Chubb too. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going with DB on this one. Yeah. For the last 2 weeks, I've gone against DB and he's pulling dubs. Every time I've gone with DB, he's taking L. I'm gonna go with DB again. See if he can pull this one out. What you think?
Yeah, he got it for sure.
All right.
Like I said, Pete Holmes, Ty Hill, AJ Brown's been getting the targets and all the catches for sure. Grown ass man. That's Edwards could turn around. He's got okay, yeah, and then Green Bay is really weak right now if Adams doesn't play. And then like
I think Adams is
Limits,
playing. I think Adams is
yeah,
definitely
okay.
playing.
And then Lazard's supposed to return this week too, so I don't know where MVS lands there, but he can I don't know, he's proven himself in the Green Bay, so like he can put up good points for himself. Overall, it's still gonna be Trump and Gotham.
All right. Well, if he beats Gotham, this is actually a pretty big game right here. If he beats
It'll
Gotham, they tie
be
up
no
and
Dark Knight tonight or this week.
yeah, they would tie up in record. Gotham would be 6-5, and DB would be 6-5. So, um, yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that one. And then DB would move into the fourth spot because he's got higher points if he does win. So, could be a
Mm.
good game. DB been moving up in the spots. DB
He's
been
already in the playoff tree, so
Yeah, it's kind
yeah.
of funny just watching DB be been moving up these last few weeks, and LL Cojs, the co-parents, been moving down after all the shit talking that went down. You would think it'd be the opposite way, but no, said no, but no, but no. All right, next matchup we got Yeezy Taught Me versus Gene Power. Gene Power's predicted to get 136 points. God damn! All right. This man here, I give all the props to Gene Power because it's looked like he was just starting off as because of the injuries. Saquon, forgot who else got injured, but a shit ton of people got injured on the side. So it looked as if DB was going to cash it in, but he did not. He's got a full squad now. He's even got Christian McCaffrey on his bench. He keeps going. Cam Newton versus Houston. Houston, terrible defense. Cam Newton's going to eat. Miles Sanders versus Cleveland. We'll see about that one. Did you hear about Jordan Howard coming back to the Eagles? That I think they put him on a practice squad, I believe.
Really?
But still, Miles Sanders just gotta look out. Then you got Antonio Gibson. And he's gonna eat Terry versus Cincinnati. Gonna eat Devontae Adams if he plays versus Indiana. I mean,
Big
Indiana's been
question.
a tough defense. I'm pretty sure they're the number one defense in the league right now. But Devontae Adams is such a monster that he's going to eat regardless. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, we'll see. He's been kind of poo-poo. Deontay Johnson's been fired against the weak Jacksonville defense. Yeah, Yeezy's got who? Mike Davis, Derrick Henry, but against Baltimore. DJ Moore against Detroit. Julio Jones at New Orleans. He's got a couple hitters too. Marvin Jones at Carolina. He's
I
got a
still
couple.
like the matchups for Yeezy for a lot of his players, but like he's got hitters for sure. And like Chase already pretty much, I mean, Chase did what he did for him already, so that's great. Matchup wise, like you got
I like the
Henry against
matchups.
Baltimore. It's like he's been MIA too, so already. So I
I
mean,
wouldn't say MIA, but he's just not beasting it like he
like usual.
usually.
Yeah.
But hey,
Saving
this
him
is
for
the
the
time of
playoffs.
year. This is the time of
Yeah.
year for Derrick Henry where he just starts rolling. I tried to get Derrick Henry in the beginning of the season. I'm not even gonna lie. I forgot what I added, but the reason I went after was trying to go after Derrick Henry is because he's always a second half beast. Like when the weather gets colder, this
Yeah.
man shows up and it's just I don't know what it is, but I don't think he's ready yet. But Derrick Henry probably starting next week. Next 2 weeks is going to go on a hell of a run. But unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be this week. Baltimore has to come back big after that loss against New Orleans, or not New Orleans, excuse me, New England. So I got DGP in this one. I got Gene Power. I got Gene Power to take the dub, move 5-5. That will make things interesting as well too with this matchup because not 5-5. I'm sorry, 5-6. Whoever wins this matchup is pretty much playing for a playoff spot because if Gene Power wins, he moves up to 5-6. If Yeezy wins, he moves up to 5-6. It's pretty much for playing for that last spot.
I'm going to go the opposite way. I'm going to go easy on this one, dude.
Really? You're going Yeezy?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We're looking at Julio at New Orleans. Like, okay, I mean, Marvin Jones Jr.'s end of the year monster, so that was a great pickup. And this dude's already been getting the targets and touchdowns, so he's showing like, yo, I'm not gone. Like, I'm still here. Going to see another TD from him against the Carolina Panthers too. I don't know, like. Oh, he's got DJ Moore. Like, yeah, bro, he's got big hitters. Henry against the Jets. We'll go easy. We'll go easy for sure.
All right. We'll see.
High
I got
predictions for
DGP.
both.
I think they're both gonna do well. I'm not saying Yeezy's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
suck. I
for
think they're
sure.
gonna. I
For sure.
think the predictions kind of have it right in this matchup. We'll keep, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. Like I said, big playoff. They're pretty much playing for that last playoff spot. It's between Yeezy, Gene, and LL Cojs for that last playoff spot, and we'll talk about Cojs in a little bit. Because I feel sorry for them, but we'll talk about them in a little bit. Swaggy versus Ray Ray. Who you got on this one? This one's a bit harder.
I'm gonna have to go with Josh. Ray Ray's got this one. Really fucking close prediction. I think that's accurate too. 115 and 116.
So you got Herbert versus the Jets, and then you got Ben versus Jacksonville. They both easily can go off.
Exactly. They
James
both
Robinson versus Pitt, though, that's concerning because it's Pittsburgh's defense, and they usually shut down running backs.
not going to do anything. Melvin Gordon's like a big toss up right now, and
I don't think it's much of a toss up because our Miami defense is also hard. And you also have the fact that Philip Lindsay's in that backfield too, so I don't think Melvin Gordon's going to snap off.
You think he is, or
I
is
don't.
Me neither. Yeah, it's a big. Okay, you're saying it's not even a toss up; it's just a straight no.
Straight no, yeah.
Okay,
You got Mike Evans versus the Rams on Monday. I don't know about that one because there's 3 top tier wide receivers on the Bucks. You got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Antonio Brown. So I don't know who Jalen Ramsey is going to cover or shadow. But if he shadows Evans like he's done in the past, Evans getting shut down. But if Ramsey moves around or covers someone else, then Mike Evans might have a little bit of a game. But I think he's gonna get covered, shadowed. So
might be just Gronk.
Facts or AB, hopefully.
Or AB.
Then you got Justin Jefferson versus Dallas. This may be Justin Jefferson's breakout game, even though he's already had like 6 of them. So, Travis Kelce, enough said. Travis Fulgham, Jacoby Myers.
I don't like that Philly and Cleveland game, dude. Like, for Philly, I don't like it.
No, not at all. Cleveland surprisingly turned that shit around this year. Surprise.
Really did.
Yeah, so
really
I'm going to go. Yo, this is hilarious. He's got Cooper Kupp on the bench. Has he played Cooper Kupp at all this year?
Probably once, and it was a bad turnout for him. So it was like the same thing I did. I'm like, 2 games, get this guy out of here. Like, he had to go right away, bro. Yeah, Cooper's not doing anything. It's going to remain the same. So he's kind of like the new Amari Cooper for Josh.
Ooh, that's messed up.
Amari ain't doing shit either. It's going to be the same way.
It's not Amari's fault. It's the fact that.
Yeah, I mean, kind of and kind of not. I mean, maybe he's just not running his routes at all. Like, who knows? But he also needed QB and Dak's gone. So, I mean, but that's not.
Minnesota's ass. Let's see if Amari can put up points against Minnesota. But I think, now that I'm putting this energy out there, it may not happen. But Swaggy may finally take an L in one of these close-ass matchups. We will see. But this may be the week for Ray Ray.
Please. Get this man out of the first place column with us, bro. I'm just not about it. This 3-way first is not for me. I don't do 3-ways.
All right, next matchup. First Class versus CCK, Cucamonga Cracker Killers. You're not supposed to speak up your own matchups.
Don't you worry. You worry a little hard on that.
So I'm going to let you go ahead and take it.
So that's going to be an L for CCK. Nah, I got you as an easy dub against First Class. I mean, DK turned out pretty solid for him. Kicker's pretty solid. But the rest of the team, like, you can – okay, hold on. You got Mike Williams, who is a end zone monster against the Jets this week. Really great. Curtis Samuel's been the better – actually, lately he's been the better DJ Moore as far as, like, targets are concerned. So, I mean,
they're also all over the field,
Yeah, all over the field. You don't really know where Teddy's going to toss that, but he's also an end zone monster. And same with Chris Godwin, but I don't see that turning out too well for him in LA. But on the other side, it's just like, all right, well, you started the week off with Kenyon Drake getting 12 points. So that's impressive alone because Kenyon Drake's trash. So he actually gave you the bare minimum to, like, get you a easy 130 plus this week to start you off the week. Kai Murray didn't do as good as he usually does, but, good enough. Looking down, Aaron Jones against Indiana, probably another 12-point game, I would say, because the defense is great for Indy. Number 1 over, like, Pittsburgh. Like, but that's up in there. Higgins, I don't really know about that with Washington. I mean, he should be okay, but he's kind of I heard he was questionable. AB, probably not too good for you. Darren Waller against KC. the Vegas and KC game is going to be a blowout, or not blowout, but a toss out, like a throwing game for sure, like it was last time. And Waller's going to see the end zone. Kamara's going to do what Kamara does. You got Josh Jacobs, on and on and on. CCK's got the dub, which sucks because I want to have that first place thrown again, but I'll be sharing it with you to the playoffs. So.
You think?
Unfortunately.
Hey, we'll see. As long as I get the first round, that first week bye, I'm good. All right, next matchup, Cojs versus Show Me. Now, this is the one I wanted to talk about because this matchup is so important for the Cojs. Cojs right now are in tie for that last playoff spot, sitting at 4-6. It's a 4-way tie. Gene Power, Yeezy, Cojs, and First Class. Now, Yeezy and Gene Power are facing each other, so someone's going to come away with that dub. Cojs, however, even if he did find a way to come up with a dub against Show Me Your TDs, who's been doing pretty decent lately, still will not have enough points to beat Yeezy or Gene Power. It will keep him in the playoff run. Keep them, because it's two people. So people who are watching this that aren't a part of our league, number one, why? Number two, wait, what was my thought? What was Oh, I was talking to the people that watch this that aren't in our league. Number two, the Cojs are co-parents. They're co-parents. So there's two people in it. So they,
which is cheating, but I mean,
it's not. I'm co-parenting another league. It's different. It's a little different, but it's okay. It's not cheating. I thought it was cheating before until I had to do it myself. Because
that would be a disadvantage to that. Well, clearly there's a disadvantage to that. Actually looking.
I mean, if you're looking at this season, it's a disadvantage to them. Now, to be fair, they've gone up against some of the toughest competition in the league. Ray Puppets and First Class and Cojs all have high points against. Gene Power too. They all have some of the highest points against in the league, hence why they're at the bottom. But like I said, even if Cojs finds a way to pull out this game, which I'm not calling just because if you gave me Cojs' team before the season and gave me your team before the season, like this week matchups, I would say Cojs is gonna win. But seeing all of his players perform during the season, Lamar Jackson, Zeke, Kareem Hunt's been decent, so Kareem Hunt might do some good. But Michael Thomas, DJ Chark only has had like a couple good games. Dallas Goedert, Calvin Ridley is coming back off an injury. Juju Smith-Schuster. Juju Smith-Schuster. He's been decent within these last couple weeks, but we always know how hot and cold he can get. If you gave me this list, like I said, before the season, I'm calling it easily for Cojs. However, in week 11, I'm calling this an easy win for Show Me.
Easy,
just because I'm looking at this and I'm just like this. People are mediocre right now. They're not putting up the points they're supposed to. So like, I don't even think he's gonna get to 107. I don't even think he's gonna get to 107. Yeah, it's tough. It's really tough because if they lose this matchup, they're pretty much out of it.
Even I wouldn't agree with you, honestly.
Yeah. So
I think this weekend is going to be a weird weekend, dude. Like the people who are supposed to do what they do usually on the field that have not been doing that, like I think they're going to be their normal selves this week.
You think so? So
and he's
Michael
got
Thomas,
a bunch of those guys on his team.
Michael Thomas with Taysom Hill. Do you think it's going to go off?
If Taysom can't do it himself, because that man can do literally
Watch
everything.
Taysom do it himself. The man's going to have
he
5
will look
passes.
for his number one.
Man's going to have 5 passes, 75 rushes. Like, it's going to be a shit show. But
it's just going to be his game, bro, completely. But, hey, look for your number 2 because number 1 is Kamara. If he's not available, you got to go to your receiver, Michael Thomas. Like, it's against Atlanta, dude. It's going to be a disgusting game. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. He's got big hitters. Like, the other side.
I forgot D-Hop played for you. Even
yeah, D-Hop already played, bro.
I forgot he played. Even though I'm only pulling up 5 points, I think you still pulling a dub. You got Dalvin versus Dallas.
Too.
Dalvin might have one of those Dalvin games, 30, 40 freaking points. Like, we'll see. Again, it's tough for the Cojs. Tough season for the Cojs. Having a tough schedule, facing everyone on our blow-up games, and also their people just not showing up the way they're supposed to be. It's really tough. Really, really tough.
I faced the co-parents in week 5. I'm predicting it to be just like that. Still a loss for them, but they're going to put up the big points like they did in week 5. But I'm just going to put it bigger.
Giggity. All right. Fire. So this one's a little bit. Again, we don't have any heat for you guys today. That's pretty much it. We just wanted to go through the matchups, get something out there for people to love. Thanksgiving is next week too, so I don't know what's going to happen with that if we'll do one next week. But I know definitely the week after that. That's the week before playoffs. We'll definitely be back for the week after that. So we might take a couple week hiatus, but stay with us, like and subscribe. What else? Follow us on Twitter, DaSquad Chicago. Twitter's popping.
Oh, yeah.
Twitter was popping. It's not, but it will be soon. What else?
And also, stay safe, stay indoors, fuck COVID. We're not going to see you guys for a minute, so happy holidays. Have a good Thanksgiving. Eat. Eat. Off the field and on the field, boys. All right.
Off the field and on the field. All right, good shit, guys.
All
Week
day.
11. Good luck, except everyone except for first class. I wish you nothing but the worst of luck. Just for tomorrow. I hope your Monday's great. Actually, no, you have Monday night game. I hope your Tuesday's great. I hope your Tuesday's great, Mike. First class. But your Sunday
Have
and
a horrible
Monday,
Monday.
at least for fantasy wise, I do wish nothing but the worst. Besides that, good shit, everyone. Great season. We're gonna continue this going on until the end of the season. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.